Imagine a place where life is calm and peaceful, where time seems to slow down and the worries of everyday life fade away. Turquoise water sparkles in the sun, as if millions of diamonds were dancing on the surface. White sandy beaches invite you to linger and offer a perfect place to relax and dream. And palm trees sway gently in the wind, as if they were singing a soft song of nature. This is Tuvalu, a small island nation in the Pacific, located between Hawaii and Australia, a true paradise on Earth. Tuvalu consists of 9 small islands and atolls, barely rising above the sea, forming a unique landscape. The total land area is just 26 square kilometers, spread over a vast area of water that surrounds the country. Despite its small size, Tuvalu is a place full of beauty and life, where nature shines in its purest form. The islands are surrounded by coral reefs, which are home to a variety of fish and other marine life, a true underwater paradise. On land, coconut palms, breadfruit trees, and other tropical plants grow, completing the picture of a tropical paradise. But the idyll is deceptive. Tuvalu is one of the countries most threatened by climate change in the world, a sad example of the consequences of human actions. Rising sea levels, the increase in storms, and the salinization of the soil endanger the existence of the island nation and its inhabitants, who fear for their future. The approximately 11,000 inhabitants of Tuvalu are known for their warm hospitality and their open, friendly nature, which immediately welcomes visitors. They have a deep and strong connection to nature, which is reflected in their daily lives. The traditional way of life of the Tuvaluans is closely connected to the sea, which plays a central role in their everyday life. Fishing and the cultivation of coconuts, taro, and other crops form the basis of their diet and ensure their survival. The culture of Tuvalu is rich in music, dance, and crafts, which are passed down from generation to generation. Traditional dances and songs tell stories of the gods, the sea, and life on the islands, and are an important part of their identity. People live together in villages and maintain close family ties, which strengthen the social fabric. Education and the healthcare system are free, but due to the remoteness of the country, they are limited and often difficult to access. The inhabitants depend on outside help to cope with the challenges of daily life. Climate change poses major challenges to the traditional way of life of the Tuvaluans and threatens their future. Climate change is not a distant future forecast for the people of Tuvalu, but a bitter reality. Rising sea levels are making the islands smaller and smaller. Even today, large parts of the country are underwater during high tide. The salinization of the soil due to intruding seawater makes it increasingly difficult to grow crops. The food supply of the population is at risk. The inhabitants of Tuvalu fight for their homeland every day. Section 4: Concrete impacts. Land underwater. The rising sea level is already having devastating effects on Tuvalu. The coasts are eroding, houses and infrastructure are being damaged or destroyed. Freshwater reserves are becoming salty, which leads to drinking water shortages. The residents of Tuvalu have to watch as their home sinks bit by bit into the sea. Many people have already left their homes and have migrated to higher areas or abroad. Section 5: Hope and ways to help. Despite the dramatic situation, the people of Tuvalu do not give up hope. They show remarkable resilience and community spirit. They are fighting hard to preserve their culture and their homeland. Their traditions and customs are an important part of their lives. International attention and support are crucial for the survival of Tuvalu. Without this help, the situation would be even more difficult. There are several ways to help Tuvalu. Every bit of support, big or small, can make a difference. These include financial support for coastal protection measures, the promotion of renewable energies, and support in adapting to climate change. These measures are crucial for the future of Tuvalu. Resettlement of climate refugees from Tuvalu in other countries is also an option. This offers people a new opportunity. Everyone can make a contribution by reducing their carbon footprint and living more sustainably, by reducing their carbon footprint and making environmentally friendly choices, and advocating for climate protection. Activism and awareness are key to change. Because the fight against climate change is a global challenge that affects us all. Only together can we secure a sustainable future.